I'd bring you guys with me on the journey to finishing this blanket, the twist and turn throw that was put out by Yarn Inspirations. I've started the other end of it where you have to make it into a rectangle, and then I've got that almost half done, and then do the border. So I hope you guys enjoy. It's going to be little clips here and there of me finishing this beautiful scrappy blanket. I'm pretty excited to get it done, and I believe I'm going to even block it. So anyways, let's get crocheting. All right, so I wanted to do a little video and kind of show you guys what it's looking like. There we go. So it really didn't square off. Like if you notice this end right here, you can kind of still see a bit of a bump like on that area there. And it's small. Like I swear in the picture, if you guys look at the pattern, look up the twist, and I think it's a twist and turn Afghan throw Yarn Inspirations. The lady holding it, it looks big, but I love it. I think it's beautiful. And like I said, I'm going to finish this end here, and then I'll do a border the whole way around, and I'm going to block it. So it's probably going to end up, just like I said, I'm going to keep it at the apartment where I stay when I'm working, on the couch or the end of the bed, and enjoy it. I've been wanting to start another blanket, but I said to myself, not until I get this one done. And isn't that pretty though? It is nice. I love it. And you can see the spiral. Can you see like this area right here where you can see those like yarn overs, the holes? Yeah. So upward and onward. Well, hi there. Just coming on with a little update on this blanket. I am doing the border now. It's taken a bit of a weird shape. I followed it. I don't know where I went wrong, but the other day when I showed you guys the clip from the weekend, I was finishing, or started and finished, the other end of the blanket, and it kind of went wonky. Like there's puckers really, really bad. And the pattern calls for this blanket. Oh, I should say I'm Janice. Hi y'all. I started this blanket, which is a twist and throws blanket by Yarn Inspirations, maybe a month ago. I believe if you go back in my videos, you'll see where I started it. And it's kind of been sitting for maybe about a week and a half. I didn't do very much work on it. So I decided to, dig it out this weekend. Then I went home from work and get it done. But the border calls for 11 rounds. I'm not. I'm on my second round. I'm just about done it. And I'm going to call it good. I think what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to throw it in the wash machine, soften it up and see if it lets it relax a little bit, and hang it to dry, and see what happens after that. But it's wonky. Like, I don't know what happened to it. I'll be able to show you guys here soon. And it just made me decide not to do the next, what would it have been, 9 rows around the edge of it. It's small. It's not big. Really, I think it would be a great size blanket for like a toddler, 1 or 2 year old. But I think after washing it, maybe stretching a bit, it's going to end up being, like I said the other day, either for the back of the couch here at the apartment, or even I guess you can call it a throw, a wrap, just kind of wrap around myself if I'm getting cool. But this is just what I have left of some of the scrappy yarn that's in the blanket, more so in the beginning of it. Another ball that I had, which row? You can kind of see the purple here. I finished that ball of scrappy. There's barely anything left, if I'm correct. I used a lot of it, and that's kind of what the purpose was for this. And that's why I'm not really, giving two hoots about the funky shape, because I think it was my husband that was telling me, sometimes it's what it is. Not everything. It's not going to a show. It's not going to somebody. It's mine. And a lot of times when I've made things knitting or crocheting, a little bit of sewing, I'm hard on myself. I'm my own worst critic. And I don't like it, I'll put it away, and I think this little blanket has been a bit of a game changer for me, because I'm not letting it bother me. Either way, it's beautiful. My hands made it. It's art to me. It's a creation. It's given me joy to make it. So why turn it into, oh, I don't like the way it looks. No, don't get me wrong. If you or if somebody else would take it out and frog it and it would bother them, then, all the power. Everyone has their own ways, their own likes and dislikes, right? And how they'd want it to be. But I wanted to do these little video clips of me working on it. They're probably not going to be like the best quality or whatnot, but it's me. I'm doing my thing. I also want to show you guys, do you remember that pillow that I told you guys, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I was going to start, called Orange Juice? Well, I have the front panel done, and I have the back panel started. So as much as I know I've been feeling the last, I'm going to say month, I really kind of haven't had that much of I don't want to say crojo, because it's also knitting, much of that, I don't know the way to put it, like kind of like brain fog. I know a lot of it is, being tired in the evenings and stuff, but there's just been this block, and it's not that I don't think about knitting or crocheting, I do. And I'm sure some of you guys know what I'm talking about, or know of somebody that does, where you just kind of hit that creativity block, and it's been a struggle. Because I think about knitting and crocheting every day of my life. I guarantee there's not a day that goes by that I'm not thinking about crochet or knitting. And I've missed it. But I've also, I would say, kind of enjoyed, not stressing about it. I don't have deadlines on these things. It's not an order for somebody, so when I'm enjoying it, I enjoy it, right? But I have just to this corner, so I have a little bit of a side left and an end piece, and I'm officially calling this blanket done. But can we make it to the very end without, playing some yarn chicken? We had snow here today. On Friday, it was plus 22 Celsius. It was gorgeous on Good Friday. I had to work. And then Saturday wasn't too bad. It was nice. Sunday was, yesterday was a little bit more chilly. Came back to the apartment last night, and today it snowed hard all day. Now, mind you, it was a wet snow. It really didn't collect on the highways, a little bit on the lawns. But, you know, I swear Mother Nature is like really playing games with us because, you know, how can we get plus 22 Celsius on one day and then 2 days later, you know, we're 1 Celsius and it was snowing to beat heck outside today. I mean, it was just coming down hard. But we didn't have to get our plow trucks out today, so it didn't stick. But I had a good weekend. I hope you guys had a good Easter. We didn't do much. I think in the last little clip, I learned how to change brakes on the car. I don't know if that clip's going to be on here. I don't think it is because it really wasn't good quality. But I had done a little video my husband did for me. He taught me how to change brakes on our little Kia. So he showed me the first one. The other ones, I did them. He was still there to, you know, supervise and answer my questions and stuff. But I changed the brakes. And I'm not going to lie, I felt so liberated. It felt amazing because I had never been showed really before. And to be able to have the opportunity to do it myself. And the confidence with a really good, amazing supporter. There was another person there too, a friend of ours who was also a great supporter. So we changed all the brakes. They were all done. Well, I did. We did. We were a team. And I had this feeling, I was like, hey, what else needs to get done? I was like, hey, we need to change the oil. It was just this, I wanted to keep going. You know, it was this excitement, like, you know, oh, someone sent you a message. Of, you know, a little bit of mechanic kind of vibe there. So yeah, we did the brakes. I did not do an Easter dinner this year. Chose not to. The kids kind of got what they liked to have had for supper and had a nap and came up here. Well, I have this much left and I have this much. So I'm going to have to run into the bedroom and grab myself a little ball to finish. And I have a little ball of white, so I think I'm just going to grab the plain white. So I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I chose yellow instead to finish it with yellow. Got it. Couldn't find my end there for a second. But yeah, so totally ready for this blanket to be done. I want to do a knit project. I haven't knit anything in a while. I've been looking. I've been searching. I haven't quite decided yet. But I do have the yarn picked out for what I want to, you know, use for my next project. I'd gotten it for a crocheted sweater, which I'd showed you guys, oh gosh, a while ago that I started. But I'm going to use it in a sweater. What are you guys working on? Like, what do you guys have on the go? And if you don't knit or crochet or sew, like, are you reading a book? Do you have anything else you guys do for hobbies? I don't know, like gardening or cooking. Do you have a favorite thing to cook, your favorite dish? Because I know there's more than just, you know, knitting or crocheting when it comes to the creativity world, right? And using our hands. You know, so I'd love to know what you guys are doing. You know, One of my coworkers today told me there's a lot of trails around here, but you have to be bear smart because it's in, the bush. This little town is like completely surrounded by woods. But he told me I have a few other trails that are in a different part of town, so tomorrow when I get off work, I'm going to go find them because I want to start doing a bit of walking after work and not... Because when I get off work, I come in and I shut myself in, right? Like I just come in, I close the door, I lock it, and I don't leave. But I love being outside. So, and I'm also going to find out, I don't know if we're allowed to have pets in this apartment, but it'd be kind of nice that if my husband comes up, he can bring our dogs. I think I'd feel a little bit safer with having my big dog. I respect that this, we're living in the wildlife's yard. When they made all these towns, they took away their homes. So I'm not one of the ones that goes out and is kind of cocky about it and doesn't respect the fact that while out walking on these trails, I believe I come second to the wildlife. This is an abundant area of bears, moose, deer, coyotes, you name it. And the bears are probably already awake. And I'm really not going to go out of my way to take off a bear, Big old black bear or grizzly bear, no thanks. But my husband came up with me yesterday, and I think he's going back tomorrow night. So today after work, he surprised me with some rotisserie chicken and some salad, potato salad, and a little Nanaimo bar treat. Oh, so good. So good. Now I have to come in and make supper. But I am almost to the end, and then I'll be able to give you guys a show of it. And then, like I said, after it's washed, and hung out, then it'll be the complete project. It's quiet in here tonight. We had an episode, well, we didn't have the episode last week on, I believe it was Wednesday night. My husband came up for the night, and at 2 o'clock in the morning we woke up by extremely loud screaming and banging coming from the apartment beside us. And this went on for some time. I ended up calling the RCMP because it scared me. I've never heard that kind of screaming in my life. Well, it was a young guy next door that was kind of messed up in some drugs that didn't agree with him very well. And he lost his mind. I've only ever seen it on, social media, but never to have to hear it. So I didn't go back to bed. We were up since 2:30, and then I had to be at work the next morning for 6:30 and finish, a course. It was hard, but it's made me a little bit, on the worried side of being here alone. But then I found out today that he's been removed from the apartment, so I feel better about it. But this is my message to not just kids, anybody, don't do drugs. Because that was pretty scary. And, yeah. That's my thoughts on that. Well, folks, this is what I have left. About 10 stitches. And then that'll be the end of it for this blanket. may change my mind later down the road and add a few more rounds on the border, but as it stands right now, it's done. I know I'm rambling. It's just, I need to come on in video, do an update on this and just ramble about nonsense. And if you're with me and you're still here listening to this, thank you. For just sitting here with me. Whether you're knitting and crocheting or just, you know, laying back in your chair in bed bored and listening to this crazy Albertan woman. All right, so that was the last of it. Oops. I like the last little bit in the yellow. You can't really see it. I wonder if I click this off. There we go. So, I am calling this done. I'm going to push you guys back and hopefully you don't fall off. The building manager brought us over a new TV stand tonight. So this is the old TV stand you guys are on. It has wheels. So I can just push you guys. How cool is that? And then this is our new TV stand. This little cute one. Yeah. I thought I'd bring these over here and sit on the couch. It's more comfortable. Somewhere's different in the apartment. I'm going to push you guys back a bit more. And you can kind of see where it's lumpy, it's got puckers, but it's a scrappy blanket. You know what I mean? It's scrappy. All the yarn in this is just ends and scraps and yarn that I had, so. Okay. I'm going to push you guys back further. Swing these around a little bit so I can stand back. There we have it, folks. The Twist and Turns Throw by Yarnspirations. I am calling this done. Let's hold it from this end. This is the end that I finished this weekend. This was done by Burnett Stripes, which is kind of cool how it went, but I think this is called pooling, where the colors were staying running the same. Same at this end. This end here is also, right here is Burnett Stripes, but you'll notice how the two different colors went on either end. So the only reason why there's a light blue over here is because I actually cut it and I restarted over here. But, oh, I want to show you guys from this end. It actually looks really good now I'm looking at it. I don't know. You know what? Oops. Hold on. Come on, you silly table. This is in the moment. I'm gonna put this up. Do you guys think, after looking at this, and I hope you guys could really see it well, should I go and do more of the border? If I can hold it up. What do you guys think? What is your guys' thoughts? Should I do more of the border? It really doesn't take that long. I mean, I did the 2 rounds tonight and I really wasn't even pushing it. So, what do you guys think? I'm gonna put up a poll. Well, a poll will be up before you guys see this video. So, I'm asking you guys now, but I'm gonna put up a poll and hopefully I get some answers. I'll put a picture with it. And then this will be in the future after the pool is done, and you guys will see if I did more of the border. So let's have a little bit of fun. Yeah, so I'm going to let you guys go here and wait and see what your guys' thoughts are. I'll give it a couple of days and see what you guys think. Take care. Bye. All right, folks. She's done. My beautiful scrappy blanket is done. The twists and turns by your inspiration. I ended with just the 2 rows that I talked about the other day. It's done. I am so happy with it. It was a pleasure to make. It fits perfect on this couch. You know, you would think it was made for my apartment couch. And that's where the blanket's going to stay. Where, you know, my TV is right here, so I can just be on my little couch and enjoy it. Then I got my little bag of yarn here, which I do have a project in there almost done, but it's tucked on the other side. Do you remember I had talked about that orange juice pillow I was going to make? Well, it's been changed into fruit juice, but I'm almost done. I probably will have it done tonight, so it's in there, tucked away. I'm not going to show it on this video. This whole video I'm doing now is for the blanket. But yeah, I don't know what else to say about it other than the fact that it fits my couch. I'm happy. I enjoy making it, and I'm glad I ended where I'm at because I ended at enjoyment. I felt it, went with my gut. So yeah, it's done. So there we have it. I kind of wish I had started this when I first started the blanket and had just done a full video from beginning till end. But this is what it is, and isn't she beautiful? I love it. So nice. I mean, I don't know if you can see it. I do have, I think, about maybe 3 or 4 ends to tuck in. I'll get to that. Maybe not today or tomorrow, but eventually I'll tuck the ends in. But I hope you enjoyed this, a little bit of clips that I was able to get of finishing up this blanket. And hang out with me until the end. I will have another one up probably before this weekend because, like I was telling you guys, the pillow is almost done. And I have made a decision. You probably don't know what I'm talking about. I'd actually made another little clip the other night, but I deleted it. I had brought some yarn with me last weekend when I came back up to work. And I've made a decision I'm going to make with it. And I'm super excited. And yeah, so it's not going to be on this video. It'll be on the next one. I'll probably have the project already started because I think I might dip into it tonight. I'm almost done the pillow. I have about, I think, 4 inches left on the back to do. And then I'm going to, I might not show it. I'm going to take it home with me this weekend, and I'm going to make a pillow for the inside. I was just going to buy a pillow. You can get like Michael's or Walmart and put it in it, but I have material at home and I have stuffing, and I want to make it to the size of what I'm doing. So I may not be able to do, I might hold off. Anyways, you guys will see that in the next project that I've started. And it's knitting. So I'm super excited because I haven't done anything knitting in a while. But I'm going to go, I think, put something on TV and relax. Today was a mentally draining day at work and somewhat of a physically draining day at work. So I need to de-stress, let all of that go, and not keep it in me. But yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well, feeling well, and getting warmer weather than we are here. Today wasn't bad. It was like 11 Celsius, but it was so windy. And then we got rain. The temperature dropped right down to 9 in half an hour, and a bunch of hail came in. I just want summer. I want the heat. But yeah, so isn't it pretty? I'm just in awe of it. I love it. I think the one thing that sticks out for me is this pink. Like this pink is a big bold. And then this end here, like the brunette stripes. I think I want to get some more of that. And I think it'd be fun to make a cardigan, a crocheted, not a cardigan, but a crocheted pullover sweater. And let the colors just do their thing. But in the meantime, I'm still in the process of stash busting. I want to keep using what I have up. But yeah. Why are goodbyes and endings so awkward? Like, this happens all the time. It's like, how do I close it? Well, take care, everybody, and until next time, here we go. See ya.